Hi, welcome to my channel, Granny Annie Creates. Today I'm going to show you how to do filet crochet, and then you'll be able to make amazing patterns like this lovely heart filet crochet. So as always, we start by tying the yarn onto the hook with a slip knot. So I'll just do that again. So you tie the yarn onto the hook with a slip knot. And then you're going to give yourself a starting chain of however long you want your piece of crochet to be. So I'm going to do a little one for demonstration. I'm not going to do as big a heart as that one I just did, because that would be too long and boring a video. Let's keep it short and sweet and just give you the hows of how to do filet crochet. And then whichever pattern you're following, you're just going to do the way to do filet crochet for the holes, and then the rest of the pattern is usually filled with double crochet. So we have a nice starting chain and then a row of double crochets. So the double crochet is the wraparound stitch into your work, wrap around and back out, wrap around and work two, wrap around and work two. In again on that starting chain. We've worked that stitch, so we're in on that next one there. I'm going to bring the yarn back with us. I've got 3 on the hook at the moment. Bring the arm round again, work 2 off. Bring the arm round again, work 2 off. It's the American double crochet stitch, English treble. I talk American crochet stitch because they make more sense, the US terminology. So I'm going to do a row of doubles, and then I'll show you how to create the little box of the filet. So once you've done a starting chain and then a row of doubles, we're going to turn our work and do a turning chain of 2 because we're using the double stitch. So a nice turning chain of 2. Turn the work, and then we're going to work back along here, but we want to put the center of the heart in the middle of our work. So the thing I do is I fold it in half like that, rather than counting. I mean, you can count your stitches. I get a little bit bored of counting sometimes. Sometimes it's just too good to zone out. So I just put a stitch marker in that middle stitch, and then I know when I get to it I've got to do something different. As I say, you can count along and find the middle stitch, whichever works best for you. So we're going to make the whole of the heart here. So we're going to double crochet until we reach that middle part. And then we're going to do the whole making of the filet pattern. So just double crochet all the way along. Keeping your tension nice and loose. Ooh. Not too loose so it didn't come through. That's it. So we're at that center stitch now. So to create one of those squares, we're going to do a double crochet in that one. Then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to miss that middle one, and we're going to put a double crochet down into the next one. creating ourselves a little block that's going to be part of our design. Remove the stitch marker there. So that's the bottom of our love heart, and that square is created over 3 stitches. So you've got the double crochet, chain of 1, double crochet, and you skip the bottom one, so you've created a square. So then we're going to double crochet to the end, turn it, and then we're going to create 3 squares on the next row. So I'll meet you at the end of the row. So we've double crocheted to the end of the row, and we've created our first hole in our filet crochet pattern. So we're going to turn our work, which needs a turning chain of 2. And that just brings the yarn over and down through. And you can see that that turning chain works that first stitch. So we're going to go in on that second one with a double crochet. Just being mindful that when we get near the middle of our crochet, we're going to want to stop about here to work out what we need to do to make a hole. So yeah, a few more double crochets. You can always easily rip them out if you do too many and you've gone past where you needed to make a hole. The lovely thing with crochet is you're only ever really working with 1 stitch, so it's easy to frog it out. I say ribbit, ribbit. Ooh. So yeah, just double crochet along till you get near that middle of your work. So we've got our filet crochet hole here. We need the upright to be here, so the bottom of the hole is here, so we need a chain of 1 to create the hole here, and then we're going to skip that stitch and go in on that one with a double crochet, creating our hole that side of this one. Now we're going to create another hole to sit above this one and a final hole over here. So we need another chain 1 and a double crochet down into there, missing 1 stitch on that line, and then a chain of 1 and another double crochet, missing that middle stitch down there. And our work looks like that now. So you can see how we're going to create the heart. We're going to continue making more holes. So there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the next one, and then 7. And you just go out as far as you want to go, creating your holes by doing a double crochet, chain of 1, missing that stitch, and in on the next one with a double crochet. So when reading a filet crochet pattern, every gap on the pattern will be created with a double crochet, chain of 1, miss that stitch, and double crochet in on the next stitch. And then all of the filled part of the pattern will be double crochet, and all the holy part of the pattern will be made by making these blocks. And then you just work your pattern along that row and then that row. When I'm doing something like a heart, as I say, I find the middle and then I increase by 2 on each side each time. Then you'll have some rows where it's the same, and then you decrease by 1 square each time. And that middle one has become a block again rather than a filet hole. And you just, follow the pattern, create your little squares with the holes, and have lots of fun. Thanks for watching. Hi, if you're liking my content today, it'd be great if you could hit the like button, share and subscribe. This will help other people find my channel, and I really appreciate it. And if you want to connect further with me and in my crochet world, click the comment section below and there'll be links to my free ebook on beginner crochet stitches, my patterns, and other tons of other stuff to help you with your crochet, knitting and sewing. Thanks for watching.